everybody, my name is Helen, and today I'm going to be doing the Authortube Newbie Tag. So for those of you who do not know, I am an author, I do write, I do all that kind of stuff, and I recently-ish kind of found out about Authortube, and I've been talking about my writing on and off on this channel for a while, so I figured I might as well do the Newbie Tag. So question number one is, how did you find out about Authortube? And I found out about it because of Helen from over at Helen Writes. I'll try to remember to leave a link to her channel down below. I've been subscribed to her for a while, but I didn't realize that there was an actual term for what she was doing. And then Authortube was a thing. So yay! Question two is, what genres do you write in? And I tend to write in contemporary, and I have also written a thriller and a fantasy. A contemporary is definitely where I feel most comfortable because I really like writing characters. Question three is, what is your preferred tense, point of view, and category? I tend to write in first person and in present tense, and I usually write in young adult, but I have written one book that I guess qualifies under adult or new adult. Question four is, are you a plotter, a pantser, or a plantser? And I am a plantser. I'm usually a plotter. The 3 novels that I have written my full manuscripts for, I have plotted the whole way through, but I'm working on a story right now that I'm not plotting at all. I'm just kind of pantsing it and seeing what goes, but this is a normal occurrence. Question number 5 is, are you self-published, published, or yet to be published? And I am actually published, which I still can't believe. I was published with an indie publishing house out of Australia called Novel Suite Publishing House, and my book, Scarlet, just came out fairly recently. Look at it. It's me. That's me. I'm sorry, my light is making it like super glary, but I'll leave a link to where you can get the ebook and the physical copy of my novel, Scarlet, down below. Question 6 is, what literary agency, publishing house, that kind of thing, are you represented by, or who would be some of your dream ones? And I am not actually represented by anybody, and I don't have anyone that I would list as a dream one, at least in this kind of sphere. Even Novel Suite Publishing House only represents Scarlet. They don't represent me as an entire author. Question 7 is, what Authortube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? And that is just going to be stuff about my writing, generally speaking. I don't really have a whole lot of plans yet as to what's going to be on here. I do a lot of book-related content just in general, but I also want to start doing more content towards my writing, so it'll just depend on how that happens. Question 8 is, when did you start writing? And I've been writing short stories and just stories in general for as long as I can remember, but I started seriously writing when I was 18. Question 9 is, what was the first story you ever wrote? And that would have been a really shitty ripoff of The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch, and that was when I was 6. Question 10 is, what authors have inspired you the most? And number 1 on that list is probably Rainbow Rowell, because she writes the kind of contemporary that I aspire to write. Also Marcus Zuzak, because his prose is amazing. Question 11 is, do you schedule your writing sessions, or do you just write whenever you have time? And I have found that writing whenever I have time seems to work best for me, but I do try to schedule at least an hour every day in terms of, like, before bed I'll write for a little bit or something like that, but it doesn't usually happen. Question 12 is, do you type on a computer, a typewriter? Do you write it out all by hand, or do you use some combination of this? I do all my actual outlining and writing on a computer, but I will do like brain dumps and ideas and stuff like that in a notebook, and I do a lot of revision stuff in notebooks, but the ultimate writing all happens on a computer. And finally, question 13 is, what are you most looking forward to now that you're on Authortube? And that is just to have a place to talk about writing and have other people talk to me about writing, and it's going to be awesome. Anyway, that is it for this video today. If you have any comments, you should let me know in the comments down below. I absolutely love hearing from you, and I do respond to every comment on my videos, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!